Russell, welcome. I'm so looking forward to this conversation.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Yeah, I thought it would be fun to kick it off and just share a bit about how I stumbled into your world and then hear a bit about how you got here today. About a couple years ago, I was doing some exercise and the phrase "the embodied life" just popped into my head. So I was moving around and I was like, oh man, that's a good phrase. And I was thinking of it as, something I would write about. And then I Googled it and pop up came your website. And then I realized you were just down the road from me. And yeah, so I reached out and the rest is history. I've been really loving all of your teachings and just getting the chance to learn from you. So I'd love to hear a bit about how you ended up here.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I've enjoyed our conversation, Sam, and we'll go further. So the short story is I was very lucky. This is going to sound very funny. I was very lucky to have a broken heart when I was about 18 years old and was feeling pretty lost. I was studying psychology at a university and read an article on Zen meditation. And for whatever reason, I was open. It went in. And I started a sitting meditation practice just from instructions from a book that never stopped. And so that's 50 some odd years ago. It just, whether that's karma, past lives, I don't know. I don't know how all that works. I just know it's not so common. So there was a resonance. I think the resonance was mostly that in this vulnerable, hurting time, it dawned on me that I was lost in my head almost always. I was thinking, what did I do wrong? Oh, will I love again? All the kinds of things we can do, the judgments, the blames, the drama. And it was my first awareness that I was not present in my life a lot of the time, that I could navigate. I did well in school. I rode a motorcycle. I could navigate life and not be really present with myself most moments. And that was startling, really startling to discover that this kind of absence. And that's what I think got me onto the cushion, got me into recognizing how lost in judgments and thoughts and the future and the past I was. And because in Zen, there is an emphasis on being in your body as a doorway to being in this moment. They don't emphasize it explicitly as much as I do in embodied meditation, but it's clearly based in Zen practice. And so I practiced, and then I realized, oh, my body is a doorway to being here. That my thoughts are so fast and random and overwhelming, and my emotions, I think of thoughts like the wind, emotions like water racing, and the body is like the earth.
Mm-hmm.
It's slower. And so I realized, oh, when I can feel my body, I can slow my mind down. I can be here. So that led me to being interested in yoga. This is, back in the early 70s, and getting trained as a yoga teacher and continuing my meditation practice. And then again, lucky, karma, whatever, I heard about this guy, Dr. Moshe Feldenkrais, as being kind of a leading edge of where mind and body come together. And that was right up my alley. I'd already been to the Esalen Institute in California, studied some Gestalt therapy and different things, all about being in the present moment. And so I trained in Gestalt for a while. I went with Feldenkrais, got trained by him for 3 years, opened a Feldenkrais practice, but I was still with the meditation and offering it to people kind of on the side of my Feldenkrais world. Now, the other piece was that through the Gestalt work, I was connecting emotions and experience, how we feel. So these three legs, the meditation, movement, and being able to look at how our feelings are are experienced bodily, those became the the ground of everything I was seeing, and eventually became what I call the embodied life, which after many years of leading Feldenkrais trainings and teaching seminars with meditation and Feldenkrais and self inquiry, I decided to stop doing the Feldenkrais trainings and to devote myself to this embodied life work, which is integrating sitting meditation, awareness through movement, and what I call embodied inquiry, listening to how we're carrying the moment in our bodies and the wisdom that lives under the surface of our conscious thinking. That our bodily awareness can be a doorway to the meeting of conscious and unconscious. So that's been my path. It's kind of amazing.
Yeah.
It was there at the beginning and just kind of unfolded over the last 50 some odd years.